Kpro Cow Pow Wow Wow. It's the Kpro Cow Pow Wow. Marion and Indy are what they're like, although their real names are Christy and Mike. Can they pin down the treasure? They just might. Tune in to find out Monday nights. Kpro Cow Pow Wow. Kpro Cow Pow Wow Wow. It's the Kpro Cow Pow Wow.
And we're live. What's up, Kpro?
Hey, everybody.
Kpro Cow Pow Wow. Look at me, Ashley. I'm the captain now. I'm in charge of this.
Okay, I'm going to work on my PowerPoint.
So we're live.
Yeah.
We're obviously not where we're normally at.
Yes.
Where are we?
Where are we?
Let's look around for a second. Oh, I see Cowlazars right there. I see a Cowlazars marker by your name.
Cowlazars up here.
I hear dogs. They're not our dogs.
Nope.
Soundboard. Yeah, hold on. Mark this moment.
Breaking news.
Breaking
Fenn and
news
Ashley are on Cowlazars live from Las Vegas.
from Las Vegas on a, what is it, Tuesday at 1:40 in the afternoon. Oh, hello, little doggy. What are we doing here, Ash?
Ooh, I'm saying hi. What are we doing here? Wow, we are we're still on the chase, babe. We're chasing.
I'm chasing and I'm looking around Mike's like station here.
How cool
Look
is
at
it
her
to
hands.
be at Mike's headquarters there?
Well, it was interesting when we walked in. There's a plaque that literally says property of Forrest Fenn here. I don't know if you saw that. Yeah, it's all over the place. There's in here too, like somewhere right above. It says Forrest Fenn owns this right above in the ceiling right here. It says it.
Oh,
I can't show you it, but I just take my word for it.
I must have missed it. I'll have to go downstairs and see it. I'll look.
Some of these people are like, who are you guys? Some of you should know who we are.
Oh, Annie's gonna get me. Yes, Hooli, absolutely.
So just to start this off, because we actually want to talk a little content.
Yes, we do.
Kpro gave me this book just now. Do you know what this book is?
Explain to them what this book is. I think this is, what is it, telling you about Yellowstone? Expert advice on Yellowstone?
Yeah, it's called Yellowstone Place Names. And so, for instance, right here, just illustrations. Why are they called illustrations? I don't know. There's all sorts of stuff in here. For instance, if I jump to page 81 right away, where is it? Let me see here. The capitalization of Brown Mountain is a hint that he, like Doan with his Yellow Mountain, was also thinking in terms of a place name. It's just weird little things like that. Brown Mountain capitalized for a hint.
Interesting that it would even say capitalization and hint and Brown. Random.
Right. It's weird. Then I decided to do little things. So I went to the index, if you will. I went to Madison Junction. There's a bunch of pages, of course, but I jumped to one. And it basically says this: the Madison Junction starts here with an exclamation point. And I just kind of giggled at it. I haven't gotten a chance to really read through this, but
Alan K says, Kpro, where's your Bud Light?
oh, right. You need a Bud Light, Kpro. What are you doing? We should have changed that to Kpro. Dang it.
Hi, Indy.
Yeah, what's up with the chat? Let's say hi to the chat. All right, let me work Mike's station here. How does he do this? Make it look so casual.
He makes it look like it's effortless.
Bobby D. Mike has been abducted by aliens that look like Ben, and Kpro's been abducted by an alien that looks like Ashley. Aliens. That's usually the answer. By the way, guys, Super Chat is on. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button.
Notifications on so you know when we're going live.
Hit that little bell. This is how you know weird shenanigans happen.
Hey, Ben, do you know how to do the comments above across the screen like Mike does? You know, pick your little favorite comments and do that.
I don't know. Let me see. How do I do that? I don't know how he does that. Comments. Okay, hold up. If I go here, and then, oh, I know how to do it now. Yeah. Watch.
Good job. Good job,
How long
babe.
does it stay there? Oh, then you click it and get rid of it.
Got
Okay.
it.
I like this setup. We should do this for ours.
I was telling Kpro when she was setting it up, I was like, we're probably going to want to do this for ours now.
Yeah, this is amazing.
It's really easy. I like it a lot.
It's amazing when you put a little time and effort into it, instead of just,
it looks so much better. Even
setting
just
up a webcam on your computer at home in your bedroom.
You don't have to have several windows open.
Right.
This prank is about to last as long as a Copper Dan treasure hunt, says Albert. Hi, Albert.
Copper Dan. I'm hitting all the goodies today. Oh, super chat. Hold on. How do I do that? Hold on. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. Thanks, Alan K.
Ben Lazars and Kpro
I like it.
the house. In the house.
Lori wants to know how we broke in.
Mic impression. What?
Lori wants to know how we broke in.
Oh, we're not giving away all our secrets here. Maybe Kpro's off winning a World Series of Poker right now. There. Ooh, Uncle Tom's Trail. Whoa.
I was going to say, are you reading that book? What do you see?
I can't help myself sometimes with this.
You guys, listen. Ben is going home with a stack of books. So many things. I don't think I'm going to speak to him for the next 3 weeks.
I have so much research material now. But he is remembered in the name of the modern Uncle Tom's Trail, much of it an iron stairway securely bolted to the cliff. Do you know how many steps are on that Uncle Tom's Trail?
Oh gosh, yeah, it was an important number. It was like
it used to be. It
changed.
528 steps.
Yeah.
Then it changed to 328 steps. Now, where do I know that 328 number? How many flights did Forrest Fenn have?
Yeah.
Vietnam, 328. Now, the book keeps going, okay? Listen to this. Now that we have had 2 uncles in a row, Uncle John Yancey and Uncle Tom Richardson, it is proper to explain that the term as used here had nothing to do with the relationship. Instead, it was honorific, designating a person who had been around a long time and was likable and was a likable old bachelor. It was an endearment given only to certain older men. For instance, Yankee Jim was never so called, but Joe Brown, across the Yellowstone River from him, was always Uncle Joe Brown. This book is magic, and we're going to find some good stuff out, I think.
Now, why do you think this book is important? Do you think that did Forrest have this book?
I think.
Where did this book come from?
I'm pretty sure Candy was vocalizing this the most, that Jack had, not gloated, but like acted like, ooh, I wasted my time ordering some insignificant book talking about insignificant place names, but yet I had a miraculous epiphany or something. I'm butchering whatever he said, but he did something to the effect of, he got a book just like this, cost him money, it was rare, and lo and behold, all about place names at a spot that's significant to the poem. So it's interesting.
So you think it's just good for just having background and more information about the area, like Forrest would have had, because he lived there and he grew up there and he visited all the time.
I think it gives us a little bit of the vernacular of the time, why they named certain places. And if you kind of understand a little bit of that, maybe it gives you an insight into whatever Fenn is alluding to in the poem. I don't know.
Who Mary Green's asking, is that Lee H. Whittlesey book? What is it? Show them what it is.
So this is, I think I know what they're talking about, but this is by Aubrey L. Haynes.
There you go. Yellowstone place names.
Now notice mirrors of history. We know Fenn likes to talk about mirrors in Too Far to Walk. He has that image of him looking in the mirror at his younger self. If you open up page 123 and you fold the page on the X and you bring it to a mirror, you get the word key. So mirrors seem important. They do.
Lucky Digger says this is creepy.
Is it creepy? Good.
Ben, does Kpro have any trail cams in the command center? Well, I'm in Kpro's command center. So
yeah, that's interesting.
Let me take a look.
I think there are trail cams here. Like you could just take one of her frogs and just run right now.
I really could.
Good. What the hell is going on? I don't know. The junk underdog, junk removal.
Yeah.
Who are we? We're the treasure warriors. You know who we are.
Yeah.
Come on. We might be new, but we're not.
Hey, Kpro's in the house.
Kpro is in the house somewhere. Where?
I mean, she's in the chat also.
Oh, is she in the chat? Oh, look at that eyeballs. Wait, Kpro must be really confused right now. There's all sorts of. What does this do?
Yeah, we'll be waiting for your call. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Beavis and Butthead.
He's got Beavis and Butthead.
Oh my gosh, you guys! Ben was doing an impression, pulling his shirt over his head the other day, and I almost smacked him. Bye.
This soundboard is like a dream come true for me.
Christy
More
says,
soundboard.
Kpro says, "Stay away from the frogs, or I will cut you."
I want to show it. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Good job, babe.
This room is kind of chaos. So coming in and out of the room, yeah, it is chaos. It is chaos here. That's what we're doing. We thrive on chaos.
Release the soundboard. Are you gonna want a soundboard now, Ben, at home?
Nope. Nope. There we go. That's the one I was looking for.
Are we talking conspiracies?
Conspiracy bridge, folks. I want chat to give me a conspiracy and we will dissect it. Chase conspiracy, not normal conspiracies. Oh, wait, Indy's saying she's gonna cut. Oh, okay, well, Indy, this one's for you.
See, I told you, you're having way too much fun.
I love the soundboard. It's
I think they understand how Kpro felt now. Like in the beginning with the soundboard, I'm feeling the feels.
I don't know how. You don't find this the most entertaining thing in the world?
Yeah, I do. I think it's fun watching you.
I got breaking news for the Chase community.
All right, let's hear it.
We're getting a soundboard. That's the break. Ben, Jack was in the Uncompahgre Forest. Go. Ooh, I like it. I like it. How did we figure this out? Well, I had my source on my channel with Ashley. He finally came on to start talking about how we knew what we knew. It was something that I was working on to happen, but I didn't know a lot of the information, I think, yet. For instance, I didn't know Uncompahgre Forest. What the hell? That's confused me. Honestly, if anything made me think I was getting trolled, it's that.
It's a very strange coincidence.
I don't understand it. Why go? Well, first of all, I don't understand stopping anywhere on the way home to Santa Fe when you've just picked up a chest. Don't you drive straight to Santa Fe?
I would. I would be so nervous to have that in the car with me.
A lot of people said that they thought that Jack had stayed in a hotel on his drive down. We found out that didn't happen either. So just strange. Why would he stop somewhere in Colorado? Don't know. Why did he stop at my solve spot? Don't know. A lot of people's solve spot, by the way. Uncompahgre is not owned by me.
Was it talked about early on in the chase? That specific area?
Oh, God, it depends who you talk to in this chase. I could have sworn if you said Colorado in the year 2019, you get laughed at. So, I hear a lot of people nowadays go, "Oh yeah, Uncompahgre, Colorado, absolutely, absolutely." No, stop that. Some of y'all even told me he doesn't even know the town of Silverton, which I laugh at. Of course, the man knows Silverton.
Kpro says conspiracy. Jack met with in April 2019.
Interesting. Jack met with April 2019. I would say he met with a resident of Santa Fe. Does that work?
That's cheating.
John Miller with a super chat. Hold on. Which one was it? There we go. Is this the giveaway show that Kpro was telling us about? Ben is giving away $100 bills. Whoa, let's just nip that one in the bud right now.
Ben, tell them about your $100 bills.
Do I have $100 bills? Why are we talking about $100 bills?
You won $100 bills, didn't you?
Yeah, but Kpro was the big winner last night.
Yes,
I didn't. I won $100. I got to play poker for an hour and I won $60. So there you go. Why do you think Jack stopped at the Uncompahgre Forest? I don't know. And he was there for a minute. It wasn't like it was a quick stop. It was more just he got off the road and a main highway and took him. I don't know. I think did my source say how long he was there? I can't remember. It's on my show.
That's a good question. But also, could you clarify? Do you know this? Do you, in order for that to be tracked, do you have to log into the app? You have to open the app, or just is it always on your phone tracking?
Well,
in the background.
So that's tricky. It's running in the background if you have the phone, onto Reddit. But the way it was described to be by my source is he had to physically open the app up.
Okay.
But again, I don't know. This is beyond my pay grade. I was given information, so I shared the information. I don't know how it all works. I've gotten so many people following up on like different laws, cell phone towers, how it all works. I don't know. I just don't know.
Dark doesn't know how you're going to do it without smoking.
Believe me, I'm already like, where's my bong?
It's just normal. It's habitual for you, right? To go live.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to open the Reddit app for it to log a login, I believe. Okay.
There you go.
Albert says yes.
Kpro is asking Cowlazars, is there a big announcement today? Is there? I mean, the big announcement today was Ben's taking over the world, but other than that, Ben, I could have sworn. Oh, hold up, let's do this. Ben, I could have sworn your source said that he was within 20 or 30 miles of the forest. How did you transition to he spent significant time there? Okay, Alan, thank you. That reminds me a little bit. Okay, so what he said was that Jack, and I could be mistaken. He said that Jack went towards the Uncompahgre Forest and then took a road off of the highway for about 20 miles. I think that's how it went. So he went 20 miles off the freeway to go somewhere specific in that forest. How long he's there for, I still don't know, though. So how did you transition to he spent significant time there? I would say getting off the freeway or highway, whatever you can call it, and then driving 20 or 30 miles off that freeway. You're 20 or 30 miles off freeway, so that's 20 or 30 miles. Then you got to go back 20 or 30 miles to go back to the freeway when you're going to go back on your way. That alone is an hour delay. How long did he spend while he was there? Maybe another hour. Maybe he took a nap there. I don't know, but it doesn't make sense to me.
It's very strange, and just strange because do you feel that you've said that solve and said the Uncompahgre River like multiple times enough that everyone would know that was linked to you?
Not at the time when he found it. No, I emailed Forrest on June 2nd about my Uncompahgre solve, but that's it. Kpro said, I thought he said the pings triangulate and can only narrow to about 20 or 30 miles. I think he also said that as well, but this was more in reference to when he was in the Yellowstone area, the West Yellowstone area. When he was using the 20 or 30 mile reference in the pit stop, I guess, if we're going to call it that, I don't believe he said it was. He might have said both, actually, but he was adamant that the dude took a road off the freeway, so he knew that much.
Interesting that he could know that if it's a triangulation.
Well, right. Unless he goes on a road that only has one way in, one way out, and then you hit on that area of that road, that stretch of road, and so there's only one choice. You went on that road. I mean, I guess. I don't know. Again, we don't know.
It'd be interesting with these Hillbilly Hounds is the same thing. Do the pings equal 25 days of searching? It'd be interesting to have all the pings, right? Like to have them all in a list, or map them all out, and then you would know, and with the dates.
Well, I may or may not have been offered that information, and I may or may not have said yes or no to it. I like to keep my hands clean. I'll just say that. Who is the turd anyway? Can they finally please be named? I'm pretty sure Kpro named him, but I won't. Oh, Andy, we wish you were here too.
Yeah.
Ready to come.
I'll see you Friday, though.
Unless dude has Jack's phone, LOL, Mary Green. Steve Klein sums it up here. We went from warm waters halts to pings, triangulation, and hackers. This chase is amazing. I would say the same, Steve. It's like we can't predict what's going to happen next at any moment in this damn thing. Chat has named him Hooli says. Yeah. Okay, well, we'll leave it at that. I don't think we need to go further with it. So Firehole Canyon. I mean, maybe. You know what we should do since Andy mentioned Firehole Canyon? Let's do Let's look it up. Fire hole. Ooh, actually, I want to look up Brown. See what shows up in this thing for Brown. Alexander E. Brown, Uncle Joe Brown, Brown Mountain, Mount Sheridan. Anyway, I was looking at fire hole, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fire
See
hole.
what it says.
Fire hole. Hold up. Fire hole river, fire hole spring, fire hole lake, fire hole falls, fire hole canyon. She did say canyon, correct? Secret book time.
Yes. Secret book.
Is the comment gone? Do I not see it anymore?
Which comment?
Someone said fire hole. Oh, so
Indy
fire
did.
hole. Okay, all right. Fire hole canyon. Page 30. All right, easy. Only one little reference to it. Let's check it out. What does the secret book have to say? Oh, Bridgers. First thing I see. I gotta go this way. There you go. Interesting. Elephant back.
A one-way road that would be Firehole Canyon, I would assume. The one-way road.
See.
That's what she's
Can you
putting
go
together.
both ways in fire hole? I thought maybe not. Maybe it is only one way. You're right. Let's see. Fire hole. The modern form of this name, fire hole, appeared on several maps of the United States Geological Survey of the Territories, the Hayden Survey, in 1878. And that was the form used by the latter in United States Geological Survey on all its maps. Fire hole has been a popular place name with the result that there are now a number of well-established variant forms. These are Firehole Falls in the canyon immediately above, Madison Junction, Firehole Spring, a name applied by F.J. Haynes to some thermal feature in the Lower Geyser Basin. Ooh, Haynes was my home around. That's interesting. Firehole Lake, a body of hot water on the east side of the Lower Geyser Basin, and Firehole Canyon, the canyon above Madison Junction. Prior to the opening of Fountain Hotel, there was a Firehole Hotel in the mouth of Nez Perce Creek, known earlier as the Marshall House. God, could you imagine if it was known earlier as the Brown House?
Oh, it'd be so perfect.
And another firehole name which did not survive was Firehole Pool, a hot lake east of Firehole Lake named by the thermal researchers of 1935. More recently, there was a proposal to relocate the visitor facilities for the Old Faithful area in the Lower Geyser Basin as a firehole village. Interesting. So lots of firehole. Does it mean anything? I don't know.
Sam's in the chat. Davio's in the chat.
China. What's up, Sam? Oh boy, I see it now. I see it. Oh, do I just do it or do I keep it?
I feel strange because it's not our channel, so.
Right. Yep. Just gonna move on. At Ashley, how is the tour of house that Chaseopoly bought? Well, funny you mentioned that. It's a good house. Like I said, there's secrets in this house.
Oh, yeah.
I smell Forrest Fenn in here. I think he's hiding.
Well,
This
that's
has been his secret hideout has been here the whole time. Didn't the people realize that?
Is he in a hole? So evil, babe.
These are my thoughts right now.
What are your thoughts? Tell me your thoughts.
That's my thought. No, this is my thought. That's my thought. Looking at the chat, scrolling up. Secret videos at 9 Mile Hole.
Yeah.
I would love to hear about that too.
Mm-hmm. Are
Real
you
time
talking
invasion of my
about?
privacy.
Are you talking about recording people without their knowledge? Is that what we're talking about? Those
Correct.
secret videos?
Yeah. I mean, if we want to talk about things like that, I think that's a great
Legal
topic.
things? That's illegal, right?
Makes me concerned that we think we can just record people talking and walking in the forest. And I guess if you have enough money, you own it.
Interestingly, like when you agree to use an app or anything on your phone, even sign up with a carrier, you agree to a lot of things. There's a lot of your information, personal information that's accessed. It's a little bit different than when you're just walking in a park and you're being filmed, recorded.
And if the park put that up, that's a different story. But
even in areas where there's filming going on and people are walking around in public areas, there's always a sign letting you know that in this area you're being filmed. You don't want to be filmed. You don't go here. They need to do that legally, I believe.
So weird. I mean,
Yeah.
I think a lot of people's personal opinions on lots of topics are guided about by their personal opinions. So, you know, one person does one thing, one person does another thing. All of a sudden, you're a hypocrite. So
I don't know. Pot, kettle, not sure.
it's fine.
He's in a bunker under a garden.
I get information given to me. I share that information with the community. That's what happened. Putting up trail cams at 9 Mile Hole to record information, to record people talking, and then keeping that all for yourself, that's different. Much different. And if you endorse that and talk smack about the other, you're a hypocrite. So pick a side. Is the water pipe fixed now? Is there a warm water at the pool? See, I knew there were secrets here.
We need to investigate.
Is warm water halting at the house that Chaseopoly bought? Because I see things coming together now.
How do we not see this? Forrest did say we were going to just scratch our heads afterward and think, why didn't I think of that?
Well, we're here, so
we're living the
life. Off live and start searching in the backyard.
Yeah. Did you bring your metal detector?
No, shoot. Dang it.
There's metal detector out there. Find that emerald ring.
Steve Klein, Shy Guy, is going live at Barbara's house. If you smell anything rotting in the closet that's about 80 or 90 years old, it's probably a stack of comic books. Oh, what's a good one for that? Nope, that's not good. There we go. We'll do one more. There you go, Alan.
Yeah.
Bill Gorman, on camera, every visit to Walmart. Oh, God. Could we find the Walmart that Jack went to? Subpoena the parking lot camera footage.
Do you think they even keep that stuff for very long?
Probably not. They probably
is Shiloh going on camera too, or just you, Ben?
Listen, Shiloh has maybe or maybe not reached out to claim his inheritance, if you will, and that would be the house that Chaseopoly bought. So at some point, Shiloh might just be moving in here, Kpro. Sorry about that. Shiloh's indie.
There's secrets.
Where is Shiloh? Shiloh, if you're here and watching, come say hi. How about that? You said hi once before. You made everybody go crazy. Why don't you come back in and say hi again?
It's a crazy day.
Let's preemptively. Will Shiloh show up today? I don't know. Why is Shiloh being so shy? Is Shiloh the shy guy? Shy. No.
Shiloh is a shy guy, maybe.
Shy. I mean, if I'm calling Shiloh a nickname, I'm going to say, come over here, Shy. Guy. I mean,
shy boy. Shy man.
Everybody else in this chase wants to be the shy guy from back east. Why couldn't it be Shiloh?
Yeah.
Listen, Forrest Fenn is the Blaze, and Shiloh is the shy guy from back east. Boom, top that.
Nailed it. Let's just close it up now. Let's let everybody know we figured it out. It's solved.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think
completed.
I think we're good here.
Has anything interesting happened lately, Kpro? Are you still in contact with a whisperer?
Ooh, that's a good question. What is the latest with Pam? I'd like to know that myself too.
Yes.
Maybe Kpro can type in and tell us. I don't know. Shiloh, Jack, and I having pancakes. Cheers, Davio. You son of a bitch.
Why wouldn't you tell me there were pancakes? I'm starved. Shiloh jumps into a late night YouTube chat just to tell us there's no familial conspiracies.
And then let's not forget, he shouted the word Loran so everybody could read it 100 times over and go, what the heck is he talking about? Loran is interesting. I don't know why he would bring it up, but it's an alternative form to GPS. It was done before GPS. And so it seems like it would be something Forrest Fenn would be familiar with.
I was going to say, would he have a lot of knowledge about that? He would have used that system, right?
You know, it's interesting. There was something in this book about DeLacy Creek and what it used to be named.
Oh,
and, well, like, hashtag, hold on. What is it? Nope, that's not the one we're looking for. I got to remember it. Hold on. Which is conspiracy? Nope.
That's basically you on the soundboard. That sound is for you on the sound. The womp, womp, womp is you using Mike's soundboard.
All right. Here we go. Now we're going to do it right. Loran. There we go. All right. DeLacy Creek. Oh, God, there's a bunch of pages on it. Of course there is. I don't know Which page I saw this on? I'm going to go to 6.
Can you shut your face for 1 second? Because you just
No.
keep mumbling.
Yeah.
Kpro says, has anybody, well, first of all, I think she said, nomadic, I have not been in contact, but we just haven't connected. Lots of stuff going on. Okay. But she asks, has anyone heard from Jack? I heard he may have responded about the auction site. Interesting. Has he talked to anyone about that?
I heard he may have responded about the auction site. Yes. So this response was a while back, but if I can paraphrase him, I think what Jack said was, something like, no, it's a troll site. Why would anybody care about that site? Especially when the makers of that site think the treasure was up George Washington's nose. Because on the website, they show a profile view of George Washington at Mount Rushmore. Somebody just simply brought up the website to him, and his response was, oh, they must not know anything because the treasure wasn't in George Washington's nose. Like, okay, we get your comedy, Jack, but usually when people make little snide remarks like that on specific topics where if it really is a troll site, you laugh it off. You don't even answer that question, right? The fact that
I feel like he's kind of going around it, like sidestepping it. He doesn't want to just say
it's a troll. Look away.
Yeah.
Look the other direction. Just like, oh, I don't know. What else did he do? Oh, that's right. Look at February 2019. I did the FOIA. I got this video. Oh, look there. Gee, what was the truth? Oh, he did it in April. Why? Oh, because he did a boots on the ground a day later. Oh, and then he ended up in Santa Fe. Oh, and that's what he lied about. Interesting. So if he wants me looking the other way on the website as well, I'm interested. I don't know how anyone else feels about that. I'm pretty sure Candy agrees with me, but who knows? What do you think? You've seen me. You've heard me talk about this website forever now. What do you think?
I think, things aren't what they seem, but then sometimes things are what they seem. There are so many things that are distracting us. It's like, I feel like a lot of this is weeding through everything and figuring out what are the actual true facts, like what's true and what's real and what's just a distraction to kind of, divert our attentions elsewhere. But with the site, I don't know. I think it's partial. I think it's partially true, and then the other part of it is made up and to distract us. I'm not sure, but
the truth is always somewhere in the middle.
I have a feeling if Jack is dismissing it, I just think that he knows more about it than he lets on.
Well, we all know how Indy feels. Just let that sit there. Wayfarer of the Wilderness, smoke and mirrors, Benny boy. That sounds great. A bong, and then a look at myself while I smoke. Perfect. Smoke and mirrors. Kpro says, I lean towards no on the auction site, but there just needs to be more actual evidence. So far, not yet for me. Some could say that conspiracy is far, but not too far.
You messed it up.
I did it. I reversed it on purpose.
No, I mean, you could have done it a little bit smoother.
Whatever.
Hey, Treasure Warriors, are you sure Wyoming LLC wasn't created for you? Laugh out loud.
My goodness. What if we were behind it? We seem to be part of every conspiracy.
Honestly,
at this point,
how did we even get here? Really, what explains what we're doing? Who are we? Are we real people?
Forrest Fenn bought us and sold us to Kpro and Mike, who were also owned by Forrest Fenn. And so now we're all living in the house that Chaseopoly built because we're waiting for our paychecks too. So like, we're impatient. Let's go. I need to get paid. I can't get home without this paycheck.
Oh, where is home though?
Ashley needs to giggle like a chipmunk more. Wow, shiny. My goodness, coming out hard. Breaking news. Ashley giggles like a chipmunk.
You guys just figured this out? I can't believe it took you this long. No wonder nobody found the treasure.
Hey, we got breaking news from Not Important talking to Kpro. Breaking news, I'm not homeless anymore, which feels crazy good to say. Yeah, baby. Back in business. Fantastic. Good job. Ben and Ashley delivered the DB Cooper money from Forrest this weekend. You weren't supposed to say that.
Secret, Kpro.
Gosh almighty. And Indy says she cracked the LLC. Can we define crack? Like, what does that mean? What'd you do? What'd you say? You want to say it? You want to say it, Indy? What'd you crack?
Spill the beans. Give us the moves.
I think she has spilled the beans. I think I'm just being dumb on purpose.
You never.
It's all a show.
Do this show with you without you smoking your bong.
I hate it. I like the soundboard mode though, so it's fine.
You can play. Yeah. You so want one for Christmas.
I can't get over this.
You so want one for Christmas now. I know it.
It's so nice looking. I wish I could like show the world this, but you know what's a mystery. I didn't know what it looked like either until I got
it. I don't know, but like Ben, really exciting, right? Coming in to see everything when you watch it on YouTube on your TV. We watch this on TV on our TVs in our room all the time, but then seeing it in person, super cool.
Seeing what you see from home and then seeing in real life, you get the tour, getting to see all the little fun little knickknacks. She has so much stuff involving Fenn, his signature, all sorts of little things that she's never even probably mentioned out loud. There's a lot of stuff where you can see the instant connection that both Mike and Kpro had with Forrest, as I'm sure others did. But like it felt like we were walking in a little bit of a museum, if you ask me.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Walked down memory lane too.
Mike's command center is definitely like part of the tour, and then Kpro's area is like just riddled with stuff and cool stuff. I was like staring. I was like trying to look up at every little thing she had. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Tough times make tough people, and that is 100% correct. If you honestly, like as a personal judgment call for me, if you haven't gone through tough times in life, I honestly probably am not that interested in you as a person. Good for you that you haven't had tough times. It'll probably just bore me. I think people who've gone through life understand it a little bit more. That's just my
conversation this morning with someone about how those hard times, that's how we even relate to other people. You know, you hear stories from other people that went through hard times. Yeah. And then you share, and then you don't feel as alone, and they don't feel as alone. So it's really nice for everyone to just share. But as Chasing Indy reminds me, we're all paid actors, right?
I'm still waiting on that check.
Dang it.
So what's next?
That's darn SAG and AFTRA, you know?
I heard we're getting imminent news this week.
Okay.
I think the chest is going to be sold.
You think
there's no hint? I think the chest is going to get sold this week, or it's going to be announced sold. That's my guess. I don't know. I could be very wrong. We'll know by Sunday, I guess. Doesn't it feel like we're due for that moment? Like, what are we, October 12th now?
When people ask what's coming next in the chase, I think that's it. That's it.
That's like the only thing left is selling the chest, right? I mean,
yeah. You think it's going to be sold as one piece? You think it's going to a private buyer? What do you think? What are your thoughts there?
I think it depends on what the mysterious items were in the chest that no one knows about but the finder. Now, I don't know if Jack said that that's not the case. There wasn't a secret item, but I think there was. I'm pretty sure there was. And frankly, a small little coin from 1933 could increase the value of that chest pretty tremendously. Oh, look at that. We got another one of these little super chat.
Yeah.
Please remove something from bookshelf and mail the 3D.
Yeah, let me just grab something.
Let me see what I got here. Hold on. I'm going to grab the first thing I see. You ready? You ready? Beacon Star.
Nice.
I'll send one to you, 3D bronze, Beacon Star style.
Well, of course we need the solution.
Oh my God. He put me next to this. I'm just going to start looking.
What is this? Oh, don't even think about it. Don't even get started.
Oh my God. So cool.
Grab the doll. You want me to get the doll? The doll's right over there.
The doll. I like that doll.
I do too.
The only thing left, we need that solution. Hold up.
Lipstick is fantastic.
Kpro's right here.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before you.
We need the solution, and let's talk about that. Well, I think we get the solution with the sell of the chest. That's my guess or prediction. What if, I'm told the solution isn't in the thing, right? The solution isn't in the autobiography that's, sealed up in the olive jar. What if it is? What if the buyer gets it? I mean, Jack says he asks Forrest what's in the autobiography, and I guess Forrest gave him the cliff notes, and Jack, that suffices for Jack, the same guy who's saying that Forrest's words are still in his head, messing with him. He still didn't want to know what was in the olive jar. He just trusted what Fenn said. What if Fenn is laughing the whole time going, yeah, nothing's in it, man. You're fine. You're fine. Good job not opening it. Sell that thing for more money. And Fenn knows damn well what's in that olive jar, and it would have shocked the world. And our finder who just wants to pay off his medical debt never opened it. So I'm looking forward to the sale.
Would there be a way to open it and then put it back in that jar and reseal it with wax?
I think any kind of expert would know that it's been tampered with.
But would there be an expert that would look into it?
Yeah, absolutely. If you're getting it appraised for auction and whatnot, you're going to look at every little item and make sure it's exactly what you're selling. Kpro says no way the solution is being sold with the chest. I think knowingly it's not being sold, but what if it's unknowingly being sold and literally Jack even doesn't know it?
Kpro, let's see where to go. What happened to the email from Forrest dismissing the auction website?
Ooh,
Was there an email about that?
that's interesting. I want Kpro to respond on that. Okay, Cooley, I'll read it on air. I read it on air, I think on Ben's show, actually. So there you go. Got to go back to the Treasure Warriors and hit that replay button. Ben, what price the solve is in the olive jar in the chest? What price the solve? I'm not sure what you're asking, Danny. I think what you're saying is what would be the price if the solve is in the olive jar in the chest? I would think it makes the value of the chest go up at least low six figures, a little bit more. I don't know how much that solution is worth.
Okay. Do you think Fenn would have filmed or recorded going over all of the clues?
I've heard this rumor as well, especially, I mean, I only seen this on Kpro's top 10 conspiracies. I would find it interesting that, I don't know. I don't know where my gut is on that.
I say that that's a very strong possibility.
Why?
I just think Fenn was very particular about his words and what he said, and he'd make corrections to himself. And I think that kind of a person that pays so much attention to detail would want some sort of record from their own perspective in their own words, even if no one knew about it until after he died or something. I don't know. It feels right to me. It doesn't feel right that there wouldn't be something that we'd have to, because then someone after he died, someone could say, here was the solution. I don't know. What if it wasn't the right solution? What if we've talked about how people could backwards and, engineer. So I just think he would have done it.
Possibly. Danny clarified, no, what price equals what odds? So I guess UK speak for what are the odds the solution's in the chest? I would say slim to none, probably, if we're going off what we know. I trust Kpro's gut on that when she doesn't think it's in the chest either. So slim to none, but I definitely think it's on the table as a possibility for sure. Ben, do you think anybody thinks they can buy anything and tried to pay off people to see it? Oof. Boy, is that a loaded question. I think there are people in all walks of life who think that they can buy people, opportunities, and knowledge. And I think that permeates into the chase as well. And so I think we know that there's people who think they can buy things at the end of this chase, and people getting paid off. It seems very likely that it's a possibility. I hear people all of a sudden shutting up when they were talking throughout the chase. Why? Why are certain people getting quiet? I don't understand it.
That's interesting. That's a good point. You can really tell a lot by just, if people aren't able to say things with their words, you can watch what they're doing, watch their actions, watch how they change. The really cool thing about having all these YouTube videos, you can see searchers of their whole entire arc of their search. So yes, people that disappear that were very involved, it's curious.
It is curious. And then Kpro remembers June 22nd, Forrest Fenn emailed Kpro about that auction website, and it was the same day the auction website went down. So that's interesting. It was taken down. JK, thanks for being here on the Treasure Warrior Invasion. Enjoy work. What do we do? Is that like a goodbye?
Bye.
There it is. Any other questions, guys? We just wanted to go on for a little bit. Babe, you got anything you want to tell the people? I think we should just say hi and then hop off. I think we've invaded long.
This was super fun. Thank you guys for being so cool and letting us just chat here and chatting with us and hanging out with us.
Yeah. Well, we still got some more questions. I'll deal with Alan here. If someone hacked Forrest for the solve, who cares about Condor? Jack either solved it or he didn't. That's an interesting point. So let's pretend the Condor is Jack. Let's pretend the Condor and as Jack is the one who has the chest. Then let's pretend the Condor hacked Forrest Fenn at some point during their research. What do we care about what the Condor is saying in terms of search locations if the Condor has done something, crossing the line and has gotten into Forrest Fenn's emails? Who knows? So why would we care? I think we still care a little bit because the way in which Condor would treat certain topics, it certainly seemed like it was somebody who didn't want to explain their own thinking, but was asking questions so that they could read responses and pluck those responses and use in their head for their own thing they're actually trying to get answers for. I think Jack was one of those types of people where he knew how to ask questions and get responses without really divulging what the intent of his questions were.
So then what he was able to do is be a person that came into the chase in 2018 and then basically use everyone else's research and their ideas and like you're saying, pick and choose and then put it all together. I think that's kind of what the strategy was there in being so vocal on Reddit.
Well, and then, again, Jack hacking is a hypothetical, but with what Indy says here here's the narrative, meaning Fenn was hacked first, and then the Condor account was created to make it seem like they're doing a solve. All the while, they're just covering up the fact that they hacked the account. I don't know. That's tricky.
Would you hack it and get the answer and then wait that long to spend that much time setting up you and your story?
Yeah, plus the same user account references Jack and his old political postings on Reddit from a decade prior. It doesn't seem plausible. Being that the Condor account is 10 years old now. Can you hack that? I guess. I don't know. At this point, it seems like everybody says you can do anything. I crossed the line on no on. No way. If the Condor existed in 2011, that's because the Condor existed in 2011. I don't know.
Missouri Dave has a comment. Conspiracy theory. Forrest had the auction site put up to sell the location of the chest to end it.
I like it.
I don't.
Like it. You don't like it?
No, I hate it.
No, Ashley hates it. Breaking news. Gosh, that's fine. It probably doesn't make any sense. Forrest had the auction site put up so that he could sell the location of the chest ended. Why wouldn't he just nudge somebody that he liked, somebody's cousin's cousin, and let them go get it instead of that? I just, maybe he's worried. In my opinion, you either are letting this thing go till its very end because that was your intent from day one, or everything has changed and it wasn't what you thought it was 10 years later, and there's danger to people that you never intended there to be danger for, and you pull it. The whole website is a way.
Imagine what that would look like, auctioning it off, like to make more money off of. I mean, I don't think Forrest would have done that. But yeah, Kpro is right. Why can't we figure out who owned this stupid auction site?
A lot of research has been put into that website, and their code is very mischievous. It's hard to figure it out. There has been effort put in to make sure no one can find out.
Which just tells me shenanigans.
Right. I mean, maybe most likely shenanigans. Thomas Conrad. So he gets hacked, and then they have to go through 100,000 emails and decide which solve is right. Forrest didn't write it down. I would agree. I don't think you would hack Forrest to go through all those
searcher solves.
You do get searcher solves. You can hypothetically look at who he's interacting with the most, go through those emails. What you can do if you really get nifty with it is you can find out if he's going to Google Maps, if he's zooming in on certain areas. There's key loggers that you can put in so you know what Forrest is writing possibly to somebody like a Doug Preston. I don't know that he would ever write anything close to a solution in any kind of email to anybody, including Doug Preston, but it would certainly give you a massive advantage in addition to the simple, you can just watch what Forrest does when he's on Google Maps. Whoops. It's a possibility. I don't know if that's what happened, but.
Well, they could have hacked other things too, files.
And again, it's a guess. For all we, more than likely, Jack just solved it by solving it, either with partners or by himself or whatever, or using other people's research that was done before he ever got to the chase. Like, let's not make a mistake here, guys. anybody who was new to the chase after 2015, 2016, we had a disadvantage, but we had also an advantage. And a lot of people were open with their research, specifically when they thought they were done with their solve, and nope, can't be it. So I'll release that information in that solve. Meanwhile, I think someone like a Jack goes, oh, good, let me see that. And that's how you can really start to collect information. You don't need to hack.
That's what I was saying about what he did and how he was able to come into the chase late. And I think maybe he did solve it, but he used all of this other information that was already available to him. He didn't have to do all the research. I mean, you do that for me. You can sit and research like all day long while I'm doing the kids and the laundry and all the other stuff, and then go, okay, here's what we're going to talk about tonight. And here's, so Jack did that.
But, I can't get over a guy who says he spent 15 years thinking of everything, didn't think that somebody could break into his laptop. I have to think there was precautions put in place of some kind. I don't know. Maybe not. But there isn't enough evidence to take it seriously, I don't think. It's a thought.
Yeah, I agree. There's not enough evidence. And it really just depends. I mean, I remember when my grandparents didn't want to buy things online with their credit card, years ago, because I thought they were going to be hacked. So I think there's a different mentality with safety and computer safety and electronics. I don't know.
Kpro, can you tell us how you know if FF made a painting of the location? I don't think Kpro said she knows that FF made a painting of the location. I remember that, I think, being on the top 10 conspiracies, but I don't think anything was said she knows. Let's see what she says. See, there you go. Boom. Hillbilly, just a fun rumor / conspiracy, chitter chatter, as they say. There you go. I got to get a good Mike impression going. I'm going to go back and watch old shows and then really get, although now I'm not going to be in there. This is the only time I'm sitting in this dang chair.
Why didn't you prepare for this?
Dude, I didn't know this was going to happen.
We didn't know. We really didn't know. Otherwise we would have.
Yeah. You would think that for you go,
huh?
What did you say?
There was talk about bidding on a painting.
Well, I think I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she just joked. Oh yeah, I bid on it. I got it. You know what I mean? We always make those jokes. Well, if someone would call Cloud Peak Law, we might get some answers about that auction website. Indy, were you not on my show when I called Cloud Peak Law and got them to speak to me? Their office doesn't exist. I don't know about you guys, but any lawyer I've ever had, they have an office that I went to. Cloud Peak Law is an empty space. It's literally clouds. Weird.
Alan K., I honestly think Jack used information from the other searchers and found the chest in Yellowstone, and he doesn't want to get sued by other searchers or Yellowstone.
I think that's the most logical.
Yeah. Do you think, though, I mean, could searchers sue? Like, let's say you and I have the same, we come to the same conclusion and we have the same solve, and you get there first. Could I really sue you? Like, what? I mean, it's possible that people could come up with the same solve.
Are we talking about the same chase community?
Yeah.
Of course they'd sue, I think.
I know that they would, but
I
understand that they would. I'm just saying it doesn't make, I wouldn't. It doesn't make sense. It's.
Fair enough. Brian says, where's the video of Jack at lawyer's office? Huh?
The photos?
There's video of Jack at lawyer's office?
I haven't seen
videos. Photos. I've seen photos. I've never even heard there was a video. If there's a video that exists out there with Jack at the lawyer's office, I would love to see that.
It?
I don't know. See what Brian's saying. While we're waiting, Danny says, Ben, if the solution could fit on a postage note, it could fit in the olive jar. Just saying, LOL, but agree it would be at large odds at present. Yeah, right. I mean, look, I don't know if it was a postage note. I think we're talking language barrier here. I think he called it a postcard, like a 3x5 inch postcard. It should fit on that, or a post-it note, like a post-it note or something. A post-it note would be one of those little yellow pad things. You just rip it off. I don't know how you do unless you use small handwriting, though. What?
Nomadic Madman says they did not take video, but why not? Interesting too. This is a generation of Snapchat and TikTok, and you got a camera with you at all times, documenting everything. So why not take a video?
Is there a video, guys? Where Brian, come back to me here. Where'd you get that from? I'd like to see a video. At this point, once you're outed, why don't you? I don't understand what's going on. I don't get it. It's over. You got outed. So why not just own this thing? Why still remain in the shadows? You're already known at this point. It's worse now. I'm sorry you got outed. I'm sorry a lawsuit forced your name to be out when you tried to be anonymous. I think we're all sorry for that. But
okay, Thomas says if Ben is trying to act like Mike, he's talking way too much. How many times have we said this? We talked about this last night. We should have a show of just Mike and I because you both talk over us.
If it was just a show of you and Mike, it would honestly be the quietest show in the history of YouTube. It should be me and Cal. It should be me and freaking Kpro going at it. That's what we'd be. Honestly, I don't know who would hear who though. That's
exactly. That would be a good experiment. I would like to see that. I would like to see how you guys would do that.
Well, maybe Mike and Kpro will end up invading the Treasure Warriors filming location one day.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
What else are we missing here? Why do we need video of Jack at the lawyer's office? The photos are sufficient proof. Albert, I don't mean it as a form of proof. I'm just interested. What are you going to say, Ashley? Sorry.
Listen, who even cares if there's video, Ben? Because after what you showed me this morning about facial software in videos, I mean, I don't believe anything that I see now.
Deep fakes are a real thing. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Nope, that's not right.
Only waiting for your
I can't get over the soundboard. I want to watch the Ashley and Cow show. Albert, you go F yourself.
That's definitely not a very Mike thing to say, babe.
Wow, Lucky Digger is calling me out. Calling me out. Ben didn't talk over Toby. It's because I never met Toby yet. It was the first time. I can't talk over Toby on the first time. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you didn't talk over me on our first date. You were very quiet.
Yeah, I was quiet. Oh, I'm not the same outside of this, babe. If I was a gambling man, I would have put my money on the chase being ended by Forrest. I mean, there's a lot of people getting to that conclusion.
What's an indie thing to say? Who said it?
What is an indie thing to say? I don't know.
Tell me.
I don't know. Forrest is a robot created by Doug Preston. Comment of the day, folks.
Well done. Yes, good things, Kpro.
Oh, the naughty clips. Yeah, how do I do that?
No, not the bad.
What's I got to do to get naughty clips? Hey, Benji, good to see you again, brother. Dizzy Dean, always a pleasure. Cashley. Yeah, Cashley, hit that super chat. Let's get the Cashleys going.
And then Ben and Kpro would be.
God, what would it be called?
B-Pro?
B-Pro and Kpro. I'm down for that. BK-Pro. BK-Pro.
BK-Pro. The F word, that is an indie thing to say. Oh.
You know, sometimes I'll type that in. That way I'll do E-F-F-I-N-G instead of saying effing or fucking.
Really?
Yeah.
Watch your mouth.
Sorry.
Soundboard for that. Alan K. Bashley, breaking news and legs. I'm going to break legs. Am I breaking people's legs? What's happening here?
Bashley.
It reminds me of like Harley Quinn.
Okay, seriously, all I'm really doing right now is waiting for Shiloh to show up. That's all I want.
He's probably already watching. Hi.
Is he? Shiloh. Come say hi, man. We're normal. We're normal people. Just say hi to us. Wait, what is
in the house?
I don't know what you guys' plan is for Friday night, Indy.
I don't know what. Oh yes, Indy. We had. I'm not going to tell everyone our plans of where we're going on here because we don't need everybody to show up. Text you later.
Fenny Bones, Doug Preston. I love that comment. That was a good one. We are not normal, not even one of us. No, anybody at this point. I've heard this said on other channels too, and I have to agree. Anyone still doing this is nuts, out of their mind, nuts. But I think that's by design. I think if there's a second ending, he wants it reserved for the people who didn't stop believing. I think that'd be cool. Now, I don't want that to be some kind of way to say, don't stop believing, don't stop believing. No,
Hold on to that feeling. I really want to jam to Journey right now.
I'm not trying to tell people to let go, but I'm also not trying to tell people to not let go.
Normal-ish is good. Just you do you. Everyone do you.
Someone could probably come up with a fake Doug Preston and get a fake signature. I mean, I'm telling you, with these deep fakes, oh boy, it's over.
Scary.
Even videos are going to be scrutinized till the end of times now. 110 watching and not even 20 thumbs up.
Come on.
Mario was right. Come on now. What do I got to press for?
Bye.
If you're going to go, at least hit the like or dislike button on the way out. There
That's
you go.
right.
Stop believing or can't take no for an answer. Thunderbird. Interesting comment there. Stop believing or can't take no for an answer. Are you telling searchers out there that some of us just can't take yes for an answer either? Like
yes, it was found.
Yeah, like, are we just digging our heads deeper in the sand because we don't want the truth, because that ends all the fun? Next time you go in the Rocky Mountains, there's no treasure to find, so it's not nearly as magical as it once was. That'd be sad. I don't know if Forrest would be happy that we would all just give up on the Rockies without the chest, but I think he's quoted somewhere saying, maybe to Dale, where, well, without the chest, going to the Rockies, lose all of its fun. Like, I'm pretty sure he said something like that to Dale. That'd be interesting. It makes me wonder, like, again, the promise of other discoveries as the statement on the ending of the chest. When I was told it's going to be on, like, Good Morning America, it's just Dale's website, and hope you're, lured by the promise of other discoveries. What other discoveries, Forrest? Your jars? Ben and Ashley, each one. Most interesting thing you learned this trip that you didn't know before the trip, Ashley.
Oof. I learned so many interesting things, but I'm not sure that I can say all the interesting things I learned. You know what? Mike and Kpro are so much taller than I thought.
There's one thing we didn't know before. There you go. That's right.
Immediately when I met Kpro, I was like, oh my gosh, you're so tall. I just, people say that to me too. So I'm now one of those people, but yeah, I didn't realize that.
Mike's like 2 inches taller than me or an inch taller than me. I was like,
you're like a giant.
What did I not know before this trip that I now know? Well, okay. Most interesting thing I would say is the collection of research I've gotten from Kpro's master research lair. So I'm learning when I go home in future tense, because I'm going to learn things I didn't know before this trip because of what I've gotten from Kpro today. So there's my answer. All right, so we're at, we've done this for an hour. I think we're good.
Yeah.
2:30. 2:40. Time to go, guys, I think. So wanted to say hi to everybody. The Treasure Warriors takeover is over. Next time this channel goes live, you'll have your favorites back. Mike, you want to say hi to everybody now? Just so they know that we didn't kidnap them.
Command center. It's still breaking news.
Yeah, baby.
I'll probably go live Thursday. So
Thursday.
We can start Thursday.
Beacon start Thursday. Woohoo! All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Hopefully, we'll see you guys at Treasure Warriors. We'll probably go live tomorrow. I think Indy's going live tonight. But we'll have some fun. Enjoy your Tuesday, everybody. Peace.
Bye.